So we're doing episode 13. Let's see what freight we've got. So we're starting off in Manchester. Sorry, yeah, I just realized. Thank you, Judge Judy Slayer, for giving me a follow. Very nice of you. Right, so we're gonna be having a look at a various different cargo. No, we haven't been up this way before. We kind of went up and around, and then we came across here and then down. So we could actually do the same trip in reverse, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I mean, there's not much difference in price to what we're earning. Oh, right. No. I learnt my lesson from last time. I'm not doing another 35 ton. So in the last episode, I done another one that was 35 ton, and it was ridiculously painful. Because there was hills, mountains, and all sorts, and the truck, well, she just wasn't up for it.
Navigation resumed.
So, oh.
Turn left. Keep left.
My controls feel a bit weird.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Take the exit.
That's not a good start to the day. It looks like we're having to drive a little bit outside of Manchester to begin with. And then we should be okay to pick the trailer up.
Continue straight.
Just realized my speed there.
In 50 feet, turn left.
She doesn't seem to know what 50 feet looks like. Bit worrying. It's almost like she's either talking in meters or yards, but even then I'd say she's probably talking about 100 yards. Not 50.
Navigation resumed.
Oh. I was busy changing some of the music around.
Navigation resumed.
And now I can take this. Hey D-King. How are you doing?
Turn left.
Yeah. Do you know how long you're going to be in recovery for, or...? Well, I hope you make a speedy recovery and feel back to your normal self soon.
Turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, I must say I've missed hanging out with you in Star Citizen.
Keep left. There. Turn left. Turn left.
Is the next turn ours? I think the next turn is ours, isn't it?
Keep left.
Yeah.
There. Continue straight.
No, there's enough gap.
Continue straight.
Yeah. There's enough gap. Birmingham.
Keep right. Then, continue straight. Continue straight.
So I don't actually know what the plan is right now. I think we're basically just trying to get as much money as we can and do as many jobs as we can to help rank us up, so we can start getting better paying jobs.
Keep
The overall plan is to buy another truck. Then once we've got another truck, because we've already expanded out the garage, we've now got 3 available slots at the garage, so I can hire at least another two drivers at this current moment. But obviously I need trucks, so we'll try and get on top of that. Obviously we're nowhere near the kind of money that we need for another truck. Hiring a driver is the easy part. Which truck do I want? Good question. I'd probably go with the Scania, but I think Scania is kind of my my end goal. So I might try out a few different trucks to kind of see what some of the others are like, because I kind of found that I liked the Scania on the first time I played the game, and I kind of just stuck to them, so I've never really tried out the other trucks. So on this playthrough, I might just try out the other ones, just to see what they're like, and if I don't like them, then I can sell them, get some of the money back, and keep the ones that I do like. Because even on my other one, even though I own various different Scanias and a couple of other different manufacturers, I think I've got some that are Mercedes, but I'm not 100% sure. I do swap them out every now and again, but they're all the high-end models. None of the lower quality ones like what I'm driving now, so I might try out some of the other ones that's on the bottom range. I mean, this isn't bad. And she did haul 35 tons. So, you know, even though this one's not even upgraded, she still managed to do a fair decent amount when it comes to hauling a lot of weight. She did struggle. Don't get me wrong, she did struggle, but that was to be expected. I knew it was going to be a bit of a task. And in the last one, obviously, if you've seen it on YouTube, the thumbnail, yeah, I got stuck 3 times. And that wasn't so much to do with the weight. That was to do with the kind of trailer that the freight was on. Someone's had a bit of a bump there. I'm going to assume, going by the time, my driver's going to want to get some sleep soon. Seems to want to do that every time I turn a stream on. He's like, wait a minute, I need sleep. Never mind, you're trying to start a stream right now. I don't actually have a model of a Scania in mind, of what I would like to be my end goal. I'm not that familiar with trucks. Like, I'm familiar enough to know the different manufacturers, and I roughly know performance-wise what I would like. But once again, I'm not a truck driver in real life. I don't claim to be. Purely do this because it's fun. So, yeah, I think one of the reasons why I go with Scania is because I've never had an issue with any kind of cargo. It's always been able to manage all types. No, should be going to Birmingham as opposed to trying to head to Sheffield, yeah. But for me, it's all about having something that's versatile that can carry any kind of weight. Because obviously the more you go through the game and the longer you drive for, as the game progresses, things get heavier and they are worth more money. But of course the price of the trucks and stuff goes up as well. And of course, then you've got the upgrades on top of which you can buy. In total, you know, you're talking a few $100,000 to have a decent build, a decent rig. Yeah, yeah, I enjoyed mixing out the jobs. Um, it's kind of why I have two profiles, really. I mean, this one, obviously I've set this one up purely for streaming, but my other account, it's heavily modified mind. Like, I'm using mods for all sorts of different things. Trying out different things out, and I've even got some trucks that you can't get in the game. I even tried out the Tesla truck. I hate how that thing looks. It's... ugh. And what's funny was I thought it was just a mod until I looked it up and realized that's exactly what the real one is to look like. And I'm just like, nah, it's not my thing. It might catch on. I don't know. I don't know if it's one of those things that just grow on you, but I love the look of traditional trucks. Like this thing looks cool. A Peterbilt or a Kenworth, they look cool. But it's a new Tesla truck, and there's just something about it that I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the cartoon called Robots. The sweepers in the street that eat all the old junk robots. Some strange reason, I don't know why. And I haven't compared the designs to one another. That's just what that truck reminds me of. It just doesn't look easy on the eyes, and yeah, it's supposed... I get it, it's aerodynamic, and, you know, it's one-seater because, well, most truckers are on their own when they're driving, so, you know, what's the point in having the extra weight of a seat in there and stuff, because, you know, the seats are like they're air cushion seats, I believe, or air ride seats, whatever they're called. And they've got massage plates and stuff in them, depending on what model you've got. So, you know, it's a decent piece of kit, which of course has a decent amount of weight to it. So if you can save that weight, then cool. And he got rid of all the dashboard and stuff and replaced it with two touchscreens. Now, my first thoughts on that is if you're an American trucker, which is what I think they're aimed at. I don't think they're aimed at the European market or the British. But a lot of those drivers drive the old school trucks. And those old school trucks have different knobs and dials and buttons and stuff, and they all are made to be touch felt. Like, you can tell what it is without needing to take your eye off the road, because it's made to feel different. But if you've got... if you've got touchscreens, you know, you're gonna have the same problem as using a mobile phone when driving. You're gonna have to take your eye off the road to navigate menus.
Continue
And
straight.
like, I don't know if that's how that does work. I'm not 100% sure what the... but to me that just doesn't seem practical, because from a health and safety point of view, that's just a nightmare waiting to happen. And if you're expecting your drivers to pull over while they're going through the menus and stuff, I don't think that's an ideal situation either, from a logistical standpoint. And especially considering I think it's electric. I think that's one of the other benefits to it as well. You're going to be cutting down your range depending on how many times you need to go through a menu if you need to stop. Of course, I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I don't know the full specifications. So if I'm wrong, gladly fill me in, because I am curious. Just not curious enough to go out of my own way, my own time to look it up at the minute. I think I will, once I hear a bit more about it. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think the battery technology is quite where we need it to be yet. And I think that's why that's the last thing I heard on it. So, one of the things I really dislike about it is not so much the fact that the driver sits in the middle, which means that you could pretty much have this truck drive anywhere because, you know, you're in the middle of the truck essentially. And you don't need to use your mirrors because they are cameras, which, you know, that is cool. I like that feature, because now you haven't got blind spots because you've got wide-angle lenses as opposed to fixed mirrors, which is nice. The problem I've got is the fact that there is no dash. It's like essentially two giant tablets left and right of the steering wheel. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just traditional. Maybe I'm one of those people. Like, my son will grow up and go, ugh, you know, you don't get it. Maybe I don't. Maybe there is a benefit to it that I can't say. Or maybe there's innovation that doesn't need to be innovated, because it's like the old saying, if it's not broke, why fix it? I mean, sure, make trucks electric. Make them lighter. Make them go further. Use less fuel, less pollutants. That's cool.
Keep left. There.
I'm 28. There's a bit of a, like... But yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
Continue straight.
you get to a certain age and people just assume because, you know, you're that age that you don't fully understand things and you don't appreciate anything new because, you know, you're set in your ways. But, you know, we all get to a point like that.
There. Continue straight. Continue straight.
But it's funny.
There. Continue straight.
I love hearing other people's thoughts and opinions on things because it just helps keep you in check. Like, is my way of thinking about this correct, or, you know, what am I missing? And I always love to hear more information about something because I always love to learn. And if I have the wrong thought process on something, I love to be corrected on it.
Keep right. There. Continue straight.
I don't think there's a day where I'm not learning.
Continue straight.
And I make that an effort. I go out my way to learn and to think about different things. I think it's one of the best things about living is to learn every day. I mean, everyone knows Justin from Smarter Every Day. You know,
Keep right.
such a cool channel. I've learned loads from him.
Continue straight.
I think we need more people like him. I mean, I like, I think his channel's called Veritasium or something like that. And Vsauce. You know, these are channels that are very educational, yet put together in such a way where they're very fun. They make learning fun. And that's not an easy skill to have. Why am I getting brake checked? Like, that guy literally just slowed me all the way down to 30 miles an hour in a 60 zone.
Keep left. Then, continue straight. Continue straight.
I'll have to reach your comment in a minute. Just going around the corner. Actually, yes. That is something that annoys me. When someone blindly preaches something that's wrong and doesn't seem to fully understand what it is they're talking about. Like, I'm always up for correction. If I have got something wrong, I love to know. Because I hate to be spreading anything that, it's just false. Because no one's going to gain from that, ever. Like, the problem is, the other part that bothers me is when someone doesn't accept that it's wrong, what they're saying, and doesn't take the correction, and they still speak with absolute confidence about the subject that they clearly know nothing about. Like, at the minute, there's kind of like a phase that people are going through on TikTok, or a fad, or whatever you could call it, where they're giving safety tips on what to do in a plane crash when you're on board a plane. And some of the safety tips could actually get people killed. Like, they're trying to say that the airline's wrong because they don't want you to survive, because if you survive, then you'll sue the airline. The airline's getting sued regardless. Because, you know, their families, like, if you die on a plane, your family's gonna sue. Other people's families are gonna sue. Other companies are gonna sue. You know, it's... They're not gonna save money by killing you, or telling you the wrong information. They're gonna want you to survive. Because the airline doesn't want to get a strike against them. They don't want to have a fatality list. It's just bad logic. I don't understand why people would spread information like that. Like, you could influence someone the wrong way, and
Keep left.
you could have blood on your hands without even knowing. That's horrible. For the sake of what? A TikTok video? So you get a few likes and a few people, you know. Like, if I found out that I made a video about something and someone followed my advice and, yeah, something major happened to them because they followed my advice, I would give up my channel. Like, I would be trying to put things right and I'd correct the information and stuff, but these people, they're just copying the information that they're getting from other people. And they're spreading it blindly. No. No. I mean, unfortunately, if you're in a falling elevator, there's really not much you can do. Or if there is, I don't know about it. I don't get why... Like, there's a reason why certain health and safety measures are in place. There's a reason why there's warning signs, and it's for people like these TikTokers that clearly don't know how to follow instruction. Yeah, I didn't think there was anything you can do, because if you're on a collision course with the ground and you're in a, I don't know, say 1-ton elevator, or however heavy your elevator is, you're kinda screwed. Like, all I can say is, enjoy the butterflies, because that's all you've got left to enjoy. I don't know. It's...
In 50 feet, turn right.
It's not a situation I'd want anyone to find themselves in.
Turn right.
I just don't get what TikTokers or some YouTubers and other influencers, because that's exactly what these people are, and it's just crazy to think these people are genuine influencers. Like, they're not just content creators. Like, I would hate to be an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. I want to be a guy that comes here, has a small community of people that enjoy watching my content, and they like saying, what? Okay, you'll let me out, cool. Thank you. But no, I don't want the responsibility of being an influencer. I'm more than happy having my friends come, hang out, have some snacks, have a drink while you watch, and just chill. I didn't say that. I might go and have a read of that. But yeah, that's exactly what our group was about. Just somewhere where people could just have fun, you know, relax, chill, no pressures.
In 50 feet, turn right.
I am really sorry, my driving is all over the road during this one. I'm trying to read at the same time and it's just not going well.
Turn right.
I should be firmly on the road. Don't drive like this in real life. Don't imitate me. Don't try this at home. Unless, of course, you're driving in the sim, then by all means try this at home, but make sure your parents know if you're under the age and you're using credit cards or whatnot to buy this game. I don't know what kind of disclosures I'm putting out there, but I'm just trying to cover all my bases right now. I don't want people going, well, you know, you're not an influencer, but you kind of encouraged my child to go out and buy a game with using my credit card, and now he's just bought all the DLCs packs for this game, and I'm in debt. I don't think the DLCs are actually too bad for this game. Right.
Navigation resumed.
Right. Okay. I hear what you're saying. Yeah. What, you didn't sleep on the train? Okay, that confirms that. He doesn't rest when he's in in stationary transit. If that's even a thing. Yeah, I'll go through and I'll have a read. I
Turn left.
don't know what I was doing yesterday. What was I doing yesterday? Alright, okay. Just realized there was no speed limit around there. I know, we'll get you to sleep soon. Shouldn't be much further, actually. I mean, to be fair, it is like 2 o'clock in the morning. I think I'd be tired. And that is generally when I go to sleep. Okay, you're gonna let me go. Cool. Thank you. Ah, yes. Well, let's hope we get you on the road to recovery soon, man. There's the rain. We'll pull right over into the very end. I don't know if we can do this or not. Was there a specific one that we have to go through? I mean, if that's true, then that's kind of annoying. Like, you'd think that it would let you... Wow, okay. There we go. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the hurricane stuff over there is pretty bad. I like how it literally doesn't give you any space really to do I don't know where. Midday. Okay. Looks a little bit empty for midday. Didn't realize I could have just pulled over on there. I think once we made this delivery, I think we'll be going for a refuel. We'll take it to the garage as well, just to check up to see how the truck's holding up. So if we need anything repaired. Kind of a shame that they don't let you buy like second-hand trucks in the game. That'd be cool. Don't forget to those that's watching, remain hydrated. Don't forget to take a drink. If you have yourself some snacks or something. Something a lot of people actually forget when they're either streaming or watching a stream. To remain hydrated. If you see my camera moving around and doing funky things, that is more than likely me having a drink. Because my eye tracker can't keep track of my eyes when I've got a cup held up. So if my head starts moving around doing some funky things with the camera in game, then I'm more than likely having a drink. Just something to bear in mind. That truck driver got pulled over for something. Better let them pull out and then they can go their own way. I always thought you could just go to any. Like, I know you can't in real life, I know the trucks have got a certain one. I honestly thought that the game would allow you to go to any.
Keep left. I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. I
Thank you for coming and joining me with this one. If you're enjoying this content, please give me a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, please give me a like and subscribe. Maybe drop me a comment below on any future suggestions or anything you'd like to say. If you would like to suggest a certain type of truck that you think would be ideal for me, leave that in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys would suggest, or if you're in chat and have something you'd like to see, you know, just pop up and let me know. Wow. That's cool. I've never seen that before.
Take the exit on the right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take the exit.
Almost there.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Take the exit. Turn right. You have arrived.
Where do they want it? Around the back? Okay. Yeah. There we go. Up to level 11 already. I think we'll go with the higher value cargo. Now we'll have a look at where we are on the map. So if I come out here and turn right, and that's the second turn on our left. Yeah, we got Renault here. Let's have a look, see what their trucks look like. And what kind of price points they're at. I think that's equivalent of what I've got right now. It's not bad, but it's not great. I wouldn't say it's worth the money. Let's have a look at the service. Yeah. Tires a little bit. I don't think the others are, I thought we could actually have a look and see what new tires and stuff we could have. Yeah, I think that's a better one that would, well, that stuff's cosmetic. I mean, that would help a great deal. Do I go for that? Or do I wait until we... Because we're at level 11 now. Suppose we could. Oh, do I prefer the chrome or... Yeah, I think I do. That's much better. I need a bit more money. Yeah, I think we'll do this truck up a little bit. I think we'll go with I think we'll go with that. Tell you what, we'll actually park here and yeah. That's where we're going to leave it today. Thank you everyone for watching. Once again, if you like this, give me a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, give me a like, subscribe, click the little bell notification to know when the next video goes up. And I'll catch you all next time. Lance Operative, signing off.